Sometimes, when I fear I may expel my very soul into the cauldron's fumes, I like to imagine that the fabrique is truly hell itself, and I, one of its lesser demons. A wraith, a capering imp, a nightshade wreathed in wisps of smoke. Some diabolical creature made entirely without mercy. Anything but the prisoner I am, in truth. My ghoulish fancy requires only the barest stretch of imagination. Despite its soaring ceiling, the converted ballroom of the Hôtel Particulier that houses Maître Prudhomme's candle factory feels as cloistered and scorching as any furnace. Cast iron cauldrons of tallow and beeswax bubble all along the great room's length. 24 of them suspended by chains above roaring braziers. Each is tended by a barefoot girl clad only in a flimsy, sweat-soaked chemise, the linen slipping sideways to reveal jutting collarbones like blades, whetted by the ruthless wheel of hunger. In the room's relentless heat, any more clothing would only be a punishment. But perhaps, I remind myself as I wipe searing spatter off my cheek, it could be worse. Perhaps we are all fortunate the maître has not yet decided we would work more ably in the nude. I would not put it past him to strip us of the few scraps of dignity we have left. As they bend over the kettles, shoulder blades flexing like little wings with the effort of churning each blistering mass, the stirring girls remind me of nothing so much as fallen angels. Discarded and cast into perdition, forced to tend to the instruments of their own torment and penance. Save that my fellow captives are innocents, I think bitterly as I stir. Guilty only of being girls, unwanted and poor enough to wind up in this enfer. The ballroom's curdled decadence only bolsters the illusion of hell. Above our heads swing ruined chandeliers, studded with blackened crystal shards like rotting teeth, dangling from rafters smeared with the tallow's fatty smoke. While beeswax melts much more cleanly, releasing a warm, delicious smell, not even the royal candlemaker can afford to ply his craft in costly wax alone. Instead, only the maître's favored girls are assigned to the 5 beeswax cauldrons, while the rest of us choke in the tallow's charnel reek. The rendered sheep fat is bad enough, but the pig lard that yields the cheapest candles could roil even an iron stomach.